Welcome in, y'all. You probably weren't expecting to see me here, hey? Happy, I guess, loss of hour of sleep. I don't know what you want to call this. A quick maintenance time, y'all. Someone in the chat, let me know if my audio and video is coming through okay. Time for a water change on this big tank, y'all. Now, I'm using some of the Aquarium water to water my plants. This Monstera here, you see it? I'm watering it with Aquarium water. Good stuff. All the nutrients from the aquarium. It really loves the nutrients, the fish waste. Instead of wasting it down the drain or outside, use it for your plants. Now, I'm not wasting this water. The water I'm pumping out, y'all, is going out to my outdoor pond. No, I'm watering some of my house plants. They love aquarium water. It's saying in the title. Making sure I water on my plants, house plants that need it. Look at this Monstera, why not? Won't hurt a little extra today. Welcome in, everyone. Hey, Raphael, welcome in. TV Man, welcome in. Yo, welcome in. Okay. Now I do need to take this plant outside, maybe tomorrow. Take it outside, take a water hose and spray it down. Because house plants, any plants, collect dust. And the dust kills the photosynthesis from the light. I got a plant light above the Monstera. And the pothos is supposed to be behind y'all. Yeah. While the water is getting pumped out, let's go ahead and grab the water to refill the tank. Now tonight I'm just doing 2 water changes on two tanks tonight, I think, because that's what the time allows us for. A DIY python hook. What's up, Matt? Welcome in. Cameron, welcome in. Good to see y'all. I'm done. Let me take water out of this tank. Let's go ahead and bring fresh water back into this tank while we're at it. Fish family, welcome in. I added a dechlorinator already. This is aquarium water. I added dechlorinator to this cup. I'm using Safe. It's a Seacom product. It detoxifies the chlorine and chloramine in your tap water, y'all. There we go. Now, I do like to test my water temperature, aquarium temperature. I'll grab a hold of the thermometer and test the water and see what temperature we're at. So I can kind of match it from the tap. We're at 78.9, which is a little warm. So let's turn the water on from the tap and start refilling the tank. Tap water is coming in at 73, 71. Nope, it's getting colder. 70. Hold on. 69. Nope. It needs to be up in the 70 range, y'all. 74, 75. 26. $76.2. That's perfect. 76 degrees is pretty good for a tank this size. There we go. Bringing fresh water back into the tank. Welcome in, everyone. Okay. The plant's still dripping yet. Let me see. Put lids back on the aquarium so the fish can't jump out once the water level is high enough. You know what I'm saying? Now the plant that I'm talking about behind y'all that you didn't see is a pothos, a snake plant, and that goes right up here. Perfect zen. Okay. While that fills up, we'll go ahead and do the water change behind y'all. Welcome in, folks. Glad you're here. While that happens, we can collect water from the other tank and put dechlorinator. Now, if you have a lot of big tanks, Safe is definitely the way to go. It is budget friendly. This is 250 grams, 8.8 ounce, right off of Amazon. Very reasonable priced. A quarter teaspoon of this stuff will do 100 gallons. Now, while I'm doing water changes, I do observe my fish to see if they're stressed out at all, or any fin damages at all. Hey, Steel P, Beto, Flower Horns, welcome in. Richard. This is gorgeous, dude. You're an artist. Thank you. Haha, aloha Sunday, everyone. Welcome in. Oh, no. No, like I was saying, when I'm doing my water changes, I observe the fish up close and see if there's any, like, fin damage, any scrapes to the side. If there is, I'll dose the tank with salt. But right now, they're looking good. jam some potion. Not potion. It's a dechlorinator. Welcome in, folks. Now, while we're at it, and I have it available, it's not needed, but it does help with the distressing of the tank. And it gives it a little slime coat to the fish. It helps. It's also a dechlorinator as well. Seacom Prime, for those who wondered. I'll just give one dose of it. You know. And you could just use this as well, instead of the safe. I'll be right back. Hey, Jose, welcome in. Josine or Jocelyn, welcome in. Sorry I messed your name up. Right, so how often do you do water changes and what are the benefits? I do them every week. The benefits, hold on. Okay, we're good. I just heard some noise. It's from the tank behind y'all. Every week, at least, once a week. Now, if I'm on a trip for 2 weeks, they're fine. But other than that, it just, I mean, I like the clarity of the water, but also I like the, now this guy right here has a little bit of damage on him. I don't know if you can see him, but I'm gonna dose the tank with salt a little bit. No, it improves the quality of the water. It brings the calcium, the minerals that the fish need back into the water column. Hey, Scuba Squad, welcome in. You have the safe at the end? Yeah. Right before I add... Hold on. I'm done with the pump for now. Let's unplug it. No, you have the safe. Yeah, I added right before. Oops, that was a little bit of water on this plant. That's okay. I added the safe before I add the fresh water, tap water, to the tank. Get it. Go. Welcome in, Isaiah. Intimidation, welcome in. Were any of those fish born in the tank? No, sir. Oh, hold on. There might be maybe one Fatosa in there. That was. Hey, Perfect Quick, welcome in. Hey, Rachel, I was like, whoa, 150 plus watching. Must be vertical. I see. I was. Hey, Foxy, welcome in. Yeah, the vertical things are kind of. I mean, hey, there y'all. Okay, hey. I'm doing a test. I just got a new phone, and I wanted to see how the microphones work with this new phone that I got. And why not bring along on the water journey, maintenance, while I'm at it. Oh yeah, salt. I said I was going to add salt to the tank. Aquarium salt, for those who don't know, a pond salt. Actually, I need to look into it and see if I can add other salt. Okay, I know I can, but I just haven't done my research. Pond salt, API. Hey Dennis, welcome in. Fish Dreams. Hey James, Fortnite, welcome in. What's up everyone? I had fish before too. Cool. I also got a new phone today. Awesome, Zay. Yeah, I got mine yesterday. So I'm doing a test on it. See, hey, the microphones work for this setup. It's pretty cool. You recognize the microphone? There you go. Anyways, now I don't measure it out. I just put in how much I think I need to put in. Do you have the UV filtration? No, I don't, Beto. No UV. Like I said, I just guess on how much I need to put in. Now, of course, if the fish are really scraped up or stressed out, I'll definitely put more in. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and feed the guys. Why not? Let's feed them some pellets to start off the evening. Nice pellet. As the way I lost my phone was it was on the side of my truck and it flew off about 5 minutes later. No! No, Isaiah, that's sad. That's sad. That seems like a lot of fish food. This is what I feed them. Okay, I fed them the pellets. Now, I want to give the loaches something to eat too. You see, I use coffee cans to hold the fish food. See, I store the fish food in a big container. Now, I do got a big bag outside that I stored in as well. But, no, this is not coffee. It's a little wafer. Go ahead and drop some in for the loaches and the pleco. Now the phantoses will eat the wafers as well, which that's okay. Hey, Nickel Hotwater. Hey, welcome in. Yo, bro, guess what? What? Let me know. Isaiah. Isaiah, welcome in. Abby Rose, welcome in. So yeah, I'm using these Fodder's containers to hold fish food by bulk. And they're kind of pretty too, right? Nice decor for the fish room. Haha. Okay. We're using yogurt container, Greek yogurt. I use it for the fish room. Budget-friendly container. Foods and Cats, 4 out of 5 fish chose Fodder for the morning pickup. No way! Uncle Joe, welcome in. Yo, bro, guess what? Hey, Isaiah, let me know. W's in the chat, and plus you're a great person. Love you, fish. Thanks, Isaiah. Always in slow-mo. You got a saltwater pond? No, I don't. I had saltwater tanks back in the day, but I'm too busy to have any saltwater right now. Hey, Beto. How many frozens? Oh, frozens. These ain't frozen. These are phantoses. How many phantoses in there? There is. Since you asked, I'm gonna have to count. 2, 4. Is it 5? Yeah, there's 5 phantoses. There's the big pair, and then there's like 3 babies. Lone Star, welcome in. Lone Star, Cobbler, Shoot, Boot Trap. Looks cool, thanks. Okay. And like I said, the water is coming out. You see that. I'm filling the tank back up. You know what? I could, while I'm waiting for the water to fill up, I got some orchids. I got a pond right here, a little pond. I'm gonna go ahead and water them. And they're in a red cup, so there's drainage, y'all. The orchids don't like to always sit in water because it will cause root rot. Now, I do want to try in the future orchids just in water and see the result. You know what I'm saying? Now, this pond out here, for those who can't see it, that's the rice fish pond, the Medaka. Okay, while I'm waiting for the water to fill up, let's take the pump and put it away. Why not? Because we are done with the water pump for tonight. It's late, and I'm not in the mood to do any more water changes tonight. I can do it tomorrow. I use the garden hose with a big pump on it to suck water out. How many cockroaches? There's 2 in there. I had three, but the one passed away of old age. Isaiah said, "Yo, bro, your place, it's so cool. I wish I lived in a place like that." Hey, Isaiah, just do it. Just do it. Just give it a try. I mean, hey, I'm living my dream. But my dream was to have like what do you call it? Not KFC. That's an Aquarium brand. A tropical vibe, which is Vibes Aquatics, right? I'm trying to make a tropical vibe out of this whole system, which I think I figured it out. I agree. It looks awesome. Thanks, Lone Star. I wish I could donate 100, but I don't have that money. Oh, thanks, Isaiah. It's okay. You don't have to. I'm thinking, what's up? I don't know any more bet names. Hey, hold on. I'll be right back. I'm gonna pick this hose out, get it out of my way. And this water from the tank, that water is not wasted. I put it out in my outdoor ponds. Reuse it, repurpose. Now, if my outdoor pond's full, I will use it for my yard, outdoor plants, outdoor shrubs. The aquarium water is amazing for your outdoor plants, trees, all the nutrients. I can do that later. Put the hose away, because I don't want to leave the tank fill up too long, because that could cause issues. It could overflow, and y'all would get entertainment out of it. This is a big pump. It's like 1,500 gallons per hour. I think it is, something like that. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm actually impressed with the new phone. So far, so good. Oh. Hey, show, welcome in. Skipper, welcome in. Watching, subscribing, hitting the like button are all great ways to support the channel. It's free. Thanks, Rachel. Okay, the pet names. The big guy, it's a Phantosa. It's an African cichlid from Tinga. The big guy is Vibes 2.0, which the channel, Vibes Aquatics, you know what? Some of y'all might wondering what I'm talking about. Vibes Aquatics, that is Vibes, the original Phantosa. He passed away last spring, old age. Anyways, I got a replacement, and his name is Vibes 2.0. Most of my fish I don't name, because I just got too many. Now, I got a new plant yesterday, and her name is Jasmine, a new plant, which it's outside. I do want to do some propagation, bring some the plant inside. But anyways, back to chat. Skipper, Cheryl, Isaiah, that's cool. I have practical dream and an exaggerated dream. I'm still in pursuit of both. Nice, nice. I'm getting the next tank ready for fresh water. And this tank is quarantine tank. So I'm gonna dose salt in that tank, just to kind of distress them, heal any wounds, sickness that they might have brought in from the rescue. Rescue these guys. There's some, oops, I dropped a piece of salt chunk in the tank. I might want to take that out. Let's see if I can. I mean, there probably ain't any lasting effects, but I just don't want that big piece in the tank. Let me see. What do I got to scoop it out? I got a net. A net. There we go. No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It wasn't that much salt. It just a salt chunk. Okay, the water's done. Let's move the hose over to the next tank. And salt will also help give electrolytes. So, grab your handy dandy towel. You want to do any drips? Okay. Let's turn the water switch back to filling up the tank. I did a DIY water change system on my sink in the bathroom, for those who wondered. Okay, that's filling up. See if I can catch up quick. Uncle Joe said, who will be attending Aquarium Orlando next weekend? Not me. You must be rich. Thanks, Isaiah, I wish. Wait, so do the fish not have names? I don't know anymore. Nope. Most of them do not have names. There's too many fish. This is only one tank. I got like 25 aquariums in here. Yo, bro, if I finally hit 50 subscribers on my YouTube channel and finally be able to live stream, I will shoot you out. Thanks, bro. Thanks, Isaiah. Thanks for getting full. Thanks, Skipper. Beto. My own name is Cichlid Pair. I have it the only one that I can tell apart from the rest. Cool. Wait, where did you get those paintings from? Because they're so peak. I don't know anymore. Asked. Let's see which paintings you're talking about. Those two I picked up from Goodwill. The one, that one right there. That was done locally. That's actually my aquarium, y'all. I got a little bit of time. Nope, I was gonna say I was gonna take it down and show it to y'all. That's too much issue. But that's actually a painting of this aquarium, for those who wondered. I let it drip all the floor. Yeah, Beto, but I don't. That's just a mess I need to clean up later. Yo, bro, what? Whenever I hit. Nope, I read that. Wait, could I name one? Yeah, definitely. That'd be a good name, though. Do that. Hey, Beto, do that. Go to the Aqua Show in Chicago. Check it out. I mean, shout you out, yeah. Oh, Goodwill, yep. Thanks, Isaiah. Okay, back to aquarium maintenance. Does anyone else in the aquarium hobby deal with snails issue? Or do y'all just thrive on snails? That's the question. Some people say snails are a problem. Others say it's actually it's an advantage of having snails. Okay, let's close the lid so the fish don't decide to jump out. Pumps. Hold on. What's happening? Oh, there's stones hitting the water. Time to turn the pump back on. I unplugged the power head and the hang on back filter because the output would be above the water surface, and I did not want it to make noise and running dry. There we go. Those wondered, I didn't see it too well, but there's a canister filter. It had 6 running it. Let's see. I got a little bit of time. I can feed some of these fish down here while I'm waiting. They're a docket rice fish. They're I call them orange ones, but I think the name red. I'm not sure, but let's see. I'm behind chat. Who won the merch last night? Beto asked. That was Scuba Steve. And since you asked, this is what they won. That's some of my new merch. This is an air freshener. Bob's Aquatics air freshener. You hang it in your car. Isn't that cool? Hey, if y'all want to win some of these, you'll have to stay tuned on Thursday night live streams. You have to do your homework and attempt to win one of these. Imagine hanging in your car. Isn't that cool? I got quite a few of those to give out. Who knows? I might take some along with me to fish conventions and give them out. I pull snails out whenever I see them. I'm not a fan of. Yeah, they're all right. I haven't had a big issue with them. It's just a sign of overfeeding, or there's too much plant or fish waste in the tank. That's all. It's a good thing. Yo, should totally name one scuba. Yeah, right. I don't know which one would be good though. Name scuba. Maybe the clown lodge. I have lamb's horns and mount and mystery snail. Yeah. I'll find it. But yeah, they take over the tank, Rachel. They do. But like I said, I haven't had that much issue with snails since I've been keeping aquariums. It's actually a sign for me in my fish room that either I'm overfeeding or there's something that's causing a high waste, and they overpopulate to eat the. Hey, it's actually a safe for your aquarium. You know what I'm saying? To protect yourself. Scuba is a good one. Yes. Urgent. Uh-oh, what happened, Isaiah? Oh, I don't know anymore. You mean her name, Urgent? That's pretty cool. Thanks, Beto. Wait, how many aquariums do you have? Since you asked, I'm gonna actually count them, so I can tell you the accurate amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 22, 23. Okay, there's 20. Hey, cut it out. There's 23 aquariums right now up and running. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 ponds outside. Now I am in the process of setting up a whole nother tank rack behind y'all, which that's taken a long process. Something that has been taking. It's been probably 3 years now since I've been in the process of setting that rack up, and that'll be for breeding more fish. I also got aquatic springtails, but I don't even try to catch those. Cool. My grammar sucks today. It's okay. It's okay. I don't know anymore. It's okay. 23. How much did it cost? That cost you? I have no idea. I don't know anymore. I have no idea what it cost me. Now some of these that I got have been rescues, so it just took my time to go pick them up. You know, give them a new home. While the water's filling up in that tank, I can go ahead and feed some more. Okay, a DIY tip of the night. See that? It says extreme. This is not, what's in here is not extreme. This is from Kim's Fish online. Very reasonable price fish flakes. Now I know some people hate fish flakes. Just passing through, showing some support. Thanks, 186 Element. I appreciate it. Hey Scotty! Good evening. I was catching up on double time. I'm caught up now. Thumbs up. So reuse your containers because when you order online bulk from Kim's Fish, it comes in bags. So and store the bags in your freezer or cool dry place. It only get out so much at a time to use. It stays fresh. Now, I like the fish flakes. I know some people hate it because it clouds up the water, makes it ugly, a lot of uneaten food. I've been using fish flakes for my smaller nano fish many years. Basically, hold on. Yeah, I got about 2 minutes before the aquarium's full. But flake food, that means everybody in the tank gets a bite to eat. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to eat, soft, etc. It floats, sinks. So everybody in the tank is happy. If you put a pellet, a big pellet in your aquarium for your fish, maybe not even get a bite. You know what I'm saying? So one of the greedy ones will come in and eat the pellet and it's gone. This way, now just don't overfeed. If it worries you, turn your water pumps off or your canister filter. You hang them back, etc. Your filter's off while you feed, or until this settles to the bottom of the tank. So, hey Wild, welcome in. Absol, welcome in. Been hitting the gym, my man. Arms looking good. Thanks, Will. What type of fish are in that tank? Is in that tank? The black and white ones, striped ones, those are phantosas. It's a aquacichlid Tinganiga over there in Africa. Then the brown and black striped ones, those are a clown loach. Hey, I'm rocking out a new hat. My buddy over there in Florida, I think he's in Florida. Piran Aquatics. So Marquez, if you want to grab his channel and drop it in the chat, for those who want to go check him out. But yeah, I'm rocking out his merch tonight. You know what? Before I feed the fake food, I'm going to finish filling this tank up. And while I'm talking about support, go ahead and check out some of my buddies. Sam Scales. He's an amazing artist. I got that other time to show y'all some of his prints. Very beautiful. I'm a collector of his. He does amazing work. Anyways, that's just a few of the ones I've got. I think he told me a while back that I'm on the second on his list of collectors that has the most of his paintings. The most. But there's another guy that has more, but he has an actual art studio. I don't have an art studio. But you know, in a bit, y'all. Maybe I got a little bit of time right now. I can grab one painting for y'all and show y'all. For those that can't see the fish too well in this tank right here, this is how they look. Isn't that beautiful? Now this painting was done by a friend of mine. For those don't know, might know the history of it. We were in the bridal party at the same wedding. So my friend got married to her sister. Anyways, she went and painted me a beautiful painting. She did a great job. So that is that's not for sale, by the way. That was nice. That was nice of her. She didn't have to. When she found out that I was in the aquarium hobby, and she asked, "What kind of fish do you have?" I told her, and she went and painted me a beautiful Fantosa. That was awesome. So yeah, that was sweet. No, I had a good time at the wedding. That was a couple years ago. Was it 10 years ago? I don't even know. 8 years? Whatever. Let me see. That type of fish. I hope I answered that. Wild. I'm gonna come back to this chat here in a bit, because this tank is about full. And we don't want to overflow a tank. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if you have questions for me, go ahead and ask away now, because I have some time. I can hang out a little bit longer and answer your questions, because I'm about done with water changes. Like I said, I'm okay. I'll hang out for a while, answer your questions, and just try and chill. Okay, let's go turn the water off. I'll be right back. You know what? How about if I put the stuff away, some of the equipment? I can do some fish feeding while I'm talking with y'all, because that's not as critical with overflowing tanks. You know what I'm saying? No, hey, you know what? While I'm doing this, and I'm looking at the chat, I'll tell you a little bit of history. My uncles were in the hobby back before I was even alive. And they kind of spurred my interest in aquariums. Now, that's back when they had goldfish and piranhas was the main fish that they kept. The piranhas were interesting fish, but there's other fish today that you can keep that are very similar. But Phantoses, the reason I wanted that route, Phantoses, I wanted a species that was bigger, calm, and had a hump on the head, something out of the norm. But Phantoses, that's not man-made fish. That's a real fish in the wild. Okay, let's see him catch up. Could you show us the first fish you ever got rescued? You got rescued. Woo! Hold on. Since you asked, you're making me think now. And that's good. Actually, since you asked, the first fish I ever got was goldfish. Outside. Okay, hold on. No, I take it back. That was probably bluegill and bass. First fish I ever got. That was back when I was a kid. But today, goldfish. And those, the blue heron got hold of the goldfish. So, I won't be able to show you those. But other than that, the longest one I've had as of now would be the Phantoses that you're looking at right now. Okay. Hey, on Don, welcome in. Pedro said, I have all my filtration hooked up together so I can turn it off, all off with one switch when I feed. Nice! The stream is reversed, so all the text is backwards? What? Loach and Cichlids both very agree. I said, no. Hey, Kitten, welcome in. That's debatable. Phantoses are aggressive usually with their own kind. Now, that's why I had a system for many years. Well, most of these guys I had for a while. Once you figure out a colony of Phantoses, they'll be fine for years to come. Because the hierarchy, they figured it out. Now, clown loaches, if you have them in with community fish, they might be a little aggressive or a little tutorial, but overall, and that's why I have it in this system. This is a pretty balanced out system. Now, I was hoping, nope, he's hiding. The pleco would come out, you can see him. He's behind the rock right now. He's a abyssal nose pleco. It definitely helps keep down the algae in the tank, for those who wondered. Depends on the species, kittens. Yep. Awesome painting, thanks, Beto. Exactly. Says, Scotty said, I've been enjoying all these extra streams you've been doing this weekend. Thanks, Scotty. Wait, what made you love fish so much? Okay, a little backstory. Back when I was a kid, I used to go collecting in the wild and collect tadpoles, crawfish, shrimp, minnows, bluegill, bass, you name it. I kept it in ponds, I kept it in wash tubs. My mom used to use an old washer, and she had wash tubs, the galvanized wash tubs, and she let me have one to hold fish in. That was back when I was, 5 years old? 4 or 5 years old, probably at the time. Then, when I was probably 7, I switched from keeping fish to fishing. I mean, fishing out in lakes, ponds, rivers, streams, ocean. You know what I'm saying? And everybody knew me as the fisherman. I did that for a good 10 years. Everybody knew. I mean, I fished every night, every weekend. If I was not busy doing something else, I was out fishing. That was just who I was. I was probably 17, 18 years old. Let's back up. Little history. Back in school, I had to. One of the homework was to write a story about my future. So I wrote down my dream. My dream was to go fishing, to own my own bass boat, go fishing out on the local lake every weekend. That was my dream. I wrote it down. Of course, all my classmates told me that's not happening. There's no way. Well, when I was like 17 years old, 18 years old, I found a bass boat local to me. Went out and bought it, and yeah, I was living my dream when I was like 18 years old. Living my dream. Had my own bass boat, my own truck. Went out every weekend. This bass boat was equipped with a ski pole on the back, so we could go fishing. Just be out in the lake all day. Go wakeboarding, tubing, etc. It was a multi-boat, but with 4 guys in the boat, we could max out at 60 miles an hour in the bass boat. But anyways, probably my favorite times on the bass boat was with me and my 2 brothers. Two of them. I got 4 brothers, but me and my 2 brothers, we'd go out. I'd be up front by the. Now you can't see my foot, but the foot pedal, and with the fish finder, and we'd be out fishing. We'd be out all day. Go out in the morning, and just travel along the banks of the big lake. That was my highlight back when I was like 18 years old. 18 to about 22. So, well, that's an interesting story. I don't know why did I get to that even? Oh, you asked about why I like fish. So I was probably about 24, 25. I said, you know what? Why not get back into killing fish? So I started out with goldfish. Then I started rescuing some koi fish, tropical fish. Started having aquariums in my house. Well, I had probably 30 aquariums a couple years ago. I've downsized to about 22, but now I'm getting back up again. So, who knows what the future holds? Fish are for me, it's an art piece in your house. I know it's more an art piece, but it's an ecosystem in your own house. For me, it's relaxing. It's a de-stressor. The chill. Probably a highlight today would be watching a baby fish. See a little baby just born. That's one of my enjoyments in the hobby. Anyways, back to feeding fish. Fix. Now I got behind y'all, since you can't see them, I got some swordtails, which is a live bear. When they have babies, it comes out like humans, right? They're very fully intact. They're not eggs. Got some shrimp behind y'all. Rainbow fish, gouramis, doja loaches. Beside you, I got some more shrimp, corridors, plecos of all sorts. Shrimp, some darters, different ones. Some barbs. So there's miscellaneous over there. Some more cichlids over there. Some planet aquariums. Now, if you want to see more of my content, you have to watch my videos. The ones I did before. I got some guppies, of course, mollies, some tetras of all sorts, bamboo shrimp, amano shrimps, neo shrimp, Some more photosas, the baby photosas, more rainbows, angelfish. Let's see, some killifish. I'm trying to think. I probably missed a lot of them. Yeah. When you have that many aquariums, it's hard to keep them all straight. Hey, Jose, welcome in. Angel, welcome in. Cool room, thank you. So I hope that answers your question. I don't know anymore. You asked about what made you love fish so much. Hopefully, answered. I know that was a roundabout bush answer, guys. I don't know, but hopefully, that answers your question. Do the fish need decoration? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna read that question. Make sure I read it right. I don't know what anyone else asked. Do the fish need decoration or no? Then again, that's a wide open question. That's an open-ended question. What kind of fish do you have? Now with African cichlids, they tend to be better when you have some kind of decor, some sight blocking. Basically, the fish can't see the other fish all the time because it can stress them out. They can chase each other around. But when you have in this tank, there's wood and rock. It gives them a place to hide, a place to chill. You know, like in the world in nature. There's rocks, there's wood, there's stuff in the local waters that the fish can hide. So yeah, but like I said, it depends on the fish. Now, if you have goldfish, not so much. If you have one big fish, nah. I mean, it will help maybe get rid of some of the stress, but not so much. But then again, it all depends on the fish. If they do, what would happen if they didn't have any decoration? It could be stressed out. They could be eaten by another fish. Then again, depends on what fish you have and how many in the tank. And also, when you have, hey, think about it as an ecosystem start point, right? Having rockwork, driftwood in your aquarium, it's holding bacteria, beneficial bacteria, it's holding, which is part of the ecosystem in your aquarium, y'all. And more surface area in your aquarium, the more it can withstand swings in the perimeters. You know what I'm saying? If you don't, come back on another live stream and ask while we do like a Thursday night live stream. Hey, I do 2 live streams a week on regular. Thursday night at 7 sometime, and Saturday night at 9 sometime. Those are wonders. And we'll have to answer. We'd go into the questions a lot deeper. You know what I mean? I have co-hosts on those evenings, so. Hey, welcome in, Corin. I don't know anymore. I said, no, I love the backstory. Cool, thank you. Hosea! Joy Fish Keeping, welcome in. Scott says, someone says killifish? I did. 196 is back. Welcome back in. Killifish. I got a mixed feeling about killifish. I know I got them. I enjoy them. But I got a big mixed feeling about them. So most of these don't live as long. You know what I mean? Now, I know in your aquarium, you can pass what it says online, how long they can live. But then again, they don't live as long as these guys. The Photosa in your aquarium hobby, they can live up to 40 years in your aquarium. The clown loaches, about 30 years. So this is your pets. Now, I know you didn't ask the question yet. But I'm gonna go ahead and give you the answer to the question. If you had only one tank in your care, if you're only allowed to have one tank, right, you're looking at it. This tank I would have. Now, would it be bigger? Probably, but this is what I would have: the fish, the phantoses, and loaches, the clown loaches. For those who wondered, that's what I would have. You're not going to only have one system. Now, of course, there'd be a lot more plants as well. I mean, there's already some, you see, but there'll be a lot more. And it'll be a bigger system. I mean, probably more of the fish as well, of these species. But this is what I would have, because this is a lifetime pet. You know what I'm saying? 40 years. If you start it out, if you start it when you're only 5 years old, you could be 45 for some of these pass away. You know what I mean? I don't know anymore. Can you name the one closest to the bubbles? I'm trying to look at the one you're talking about. The one over here. Nope. That's a clown loach. If it was a black and white fish, that was a frontosa. Now, if you saw a black fish about yay long, that was a pleco, a nose pleco. Hey, no tip of the night. Instead of going out and getting a common pleco, which a lot of fish stores have, the common pleco, that should not be even in the hobby at all. That has caused problems with the hobby. Anyways, instead of the common pleco, go ahead and get it. It's called a bison nose pleco. They're very reasonable price. They're budget friendly, and they only get like 6 inches long. It was the clownfish. Yep, the clown pleco. Now, a clownfish is different than a clown pleco. And a clown pleco is different than a clown loach. These are clown loaches, for those who wondered. A clownfish is what you see in a saltwater setup or in the ocean. This is a freshwater. This is freshwater. Now, sure, can they thrive better in a saltwater system? Higher saltwater content? Yeah, but not as much as a saltwater tank. Oh, my bad. It's okay. It's okay. Don't apologize. You're good. Yeah, a clown loach. Now, clown pleco, see, clownfish, clown loach, they all have that same kind of coloring. You know what I'm saying? But another reason for clown loach gets a name, for those of you all that have had them, or have seen clown loaches, they will clown around. I mean, not just swimming around in really weird actions, but they'll fake their own death. If you know what I'm saying? They'll lay on upside down, the top upside down, and they look dead. They're just sleeping. It's weird. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. As you can see, I don't know fish that much, so this is quite entertaining. Awesome. Okay. Glad you're here. Hopefully I can help you out and learn some new information about fish. And maybe one day you might maybe look into it and get your own aquarium setup. How about that? My yo-yo loach plays dead all the time. Yep. Loaches, I got most loaches, not most. I got the hill stream loaches. That was pieces I missed. The hill stream loaches on the shrimp tank. I got yo-yo loaches. I got zebra loach, the clown loach. I know some dojo loach, which those can be that big. Not as big as the clown loaches, but they can get big. What are loaches? One thing about that, I need to feed some more fish. Y'all enjoy the tank while I'm over here feeding my guppies. Since I'm over here looking at my fish, I can tell you maybe some fish I missed. And like I said, I like feeding the flake food because all the fish can get a bite, no matter what size fish they are. They can be big fish, little fish. Now, there again, just maybe turn your filtration off while you're feeding. If you're worried about filtration sucking up the fish food. Now, there again, I like feeding pellets or bigger food for my big guys, which occasionally I will feed them some flake food, but that's not what they want. They want they want like a steak of the fish food world. You know what I'm saying? kind of you and me. Kind of me. I like chips. I like fries. But when you get down to it, give me some really good steak. You know what I'm saying? The real big pieces. The hamburger. You know what I'm saying? The little pieces of chips, it doesn't cut it. I mean, eventually it will. Will you feel good? Probably not. So, with some bigger guys, I'll give them basically the steak of the hobby. Okay, I'm feeding my rainbows. Now these are rainbows that have a collection point. I know. The reason I'm not going to say rainbow collection point where, because you rainbow guys are going to give you a lot of trouble. And I'm okay with that. No, I'm not your typical aquarist, y'all. I know that. And you know what? I'm okay with that. I don't have to be a typical aquarist. I'm just vibes. I'm just trying to bring good vibes. That's all. Okay. Did I do all my maintenance? What do you think the most interesting fish is and why? I like questions. I like the questions a lot. I don't know anymore. I like questions. You're bringing good ones up. Most interesting fish and why? Now that I'm gonna think about that a little bit. See, interesting that there again, it could be opinion, my own opinion, you know, which it is. It could be. It is. Interesting fish. For me, it probably. But vibes. Can you really tell your favorite fish is the most interesting fish out there? For those who don't know, Fantosas are my favorite fish. But interesting. Huh. Better fish. Gouramis. Paradise fish. Those, to me, I would say are interesting. Now, I know some of y'all thinking better fish as the ones you see at Petco in the little cups. I'm talking about the bettas or the wild type. The ones that can live in a colony. Anyways, the reason I brought gouramis and was because how they breathe. They can breathe through the water and from the surface of the water. To me, that's interesting. Paradise fish. Some people confuse paradise fish with gouramis. I'm guessing they're probably a cousin to each other. No judgment. Oh, thank you. Who's your favorite co-host and why? Ooh, Scotty. That question. No. I thought for sure you'll say Fantosis is low. Hey, Rachel, I would. I mean, they are, but they're my favorite fish. So, can I really say that the most interesting? I guess I could. Now you're making me think. But anyways, his favorite co-host and why? Scotty, that question is open-ended. Here's your answer, Scotty. They're all my favorite co-hosts. And why? Because, they take the time out of the busy week to come join me every week. The ones Thursday night, that's like every week. They take the time and not just come and join us on live stream. A lot of y'all don't know the backstory or the back stage of every live stream, y'all. Thursday night live stream, we start talking already either Saturday or Sunday, the Thursday before the Thursday night live stream. We start talking about what should we talk about? Topics, about giveaways, even about just socializing. You know, how you doing? Are you prepared for the live stream, or should we cancel it, etc.? You got any events happening? So when y'all see us on the camera Thursday night live stream, we've already done a lot of homework, a lot more than y'all probably do for the homework I give to you every week. There's a lot happening before the live stream. Now Saturday night live stream, it's not as intense because we usually don't have a topic on Saturday night live stream. But even that backstage, there might be half an hour to an hour backstage just catching up before we go live. You know what I'm saying? So all my co-hosts, they're all my favorite. How about that, Scotty? I know you're trying to open a can of worms. I know that. Sorry, I busted your bubble. That cheating low. Haha, Scotty, gotcha. You really thought that I was going to answer and give y'all something to talk about and get the host in trouble. Well, that did not happen. Hey, by the way, anyone here that does content regularly, do y'all know, is there a way to do a giveaway on a vertical live stream? I'm asking for a friend. I know. I probably could have a wheel spin the wheel thing in my hand, right, and spin it and put stuff on it. That's just too much work. So I guess if you want to win something, you have to come back on a regular live stream to win an item. Think about it. This is one of the items you can win. There's only like 1 of 5. And these are the colors, some of the colors of vibes of Huntosa. These were made local from young Girl Scout, she probably a young teenager. She made me like 5 of them. Nice bracelet. May have paracord and plastic clip. So, you have one of those, but not one of vibes though. See, it's white, black, and blue. These were handmade for me. She did not have them for sale. I custom ordered these. While we're talking about custom ordering stuff, I'm gonna show you some more items that you. Vibes Aquarius. Nice koozie. There's only so many of these out there. No, not the same one. Yep. Are these for sale? Can I buy one? Asked Droid. Okay, I'll be honest with y'all. I have not set up. Okay, there is an online store, but I don't even encourage y'all to check it out. Don't, because it's not worth your time. I've been trying to think, how do I do it to make it feasible for y'all, but also make it easy for myself? I could make it available. And now you're stressing me out. No. Like I said, there's only 5 of those bracelets. Now those, if I made some more bracelets, I would, they'll be a different color. Those are only 1 of 5. You know what I'm saying? Now these, of course, the best way to get a hold of some merch from me is in person. That'd be the best way. But these, I thought about maybe making these available on my here on the channel. But I'll have to figure out what it would cost for each one, plus shipping. You know what I'm saying? So as of now, y'all, the reason I have not made it available for you to buy it, because I don't want anyone to feel like the only way they can get merch from me is if they pay money. You know what I'm saying? That's not who I am. Do all your fish eat the same food or different kinds? Like all the fish picky eaters. Okay. I can feed all the fish the flakes, and they'll all eat it. Does that answer your question? I mean, the picky? Yeah, sure. They prefer steak? Yeah, of course they're going to prefer steak. Or the real live food, frozen food? Yeah. But are they picky? No. They'll eat whatever I give them. Oh, bro, I didn't mean to stress you out. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Different species have different needs. So they get different foods. Yeah, Rachel, you have a good point. And the reason why it's encouraged to check out what fish you have so you can give the right kind of food, because if you overfeed a certain food, it will cause sickness in your fish. You got meat eaters, which phantoses are actually meat eaters, or more of a protein diet. The corn loaches, they're more of a veggie diet. So spirulina, which again you see drop some wafers in the tank, so algae wafers. But then again, the phantoses will eat the veggie stuff too. But you should be careful you don't overfeed something that the fish don't need. It will actually be harmful to them to eat over. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give. Rachel, you have a good point. You gotta give the species, whatever species of fish you have, give them the right kind of food. That should help them out. You know what I'm saying? We're over an hour here in the live stream, and it's already 10 o'clock my time. I'm about ready to wrap this up, y'all. I guess if you want to do some more talking later on, you can't come by on regular live streams. Well, I don't have any more questions. Thumbs up. Vibes, don't do that. No. Hey, I appreciate all your questions. Feel free to come by on other live streams and ask questions. You guys, hey, y'all made this live stream amazing. All of y'all. I enjoy it. So, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up because I have not had dinner yet. I'm hungry. I want to freshen up, eat dinner, go to bed. I work tomorrow. Anyways, y'all. Till later, stay positive. Make someone else day better. And until next time, see you in the chats. Peace out. Bye.